What is going on, you lunatics? It's your man Bleeves here with another episode of Terra Luna Classic Update. Because I don't have a cool name for it. Maybe you guys can come up with something in the comment section down below. Hit the like button, hit the bell to be notified of future content. You know all the things, blah, 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 blah. But let's talk about the price action. Now, guys, I do have a chart over here. We're going to look at this chart. You can see right here. Can we call this any better? We're right here. It's doing exactly like it even respected the little bump. There was a fake out bump. Like I wasn't serious, but it was a little fake out bump. Now we're going to hit this trend line. The logical move on the trend line, provided that there's no catastrophic move, is that it just pumps again one more time. Now we get over that 200 EMA, then we are off to the races. Now, where do we go? Well, according to Millennial Market, Luna Classic's building a great foundation at the 18s, preparing for the next leg up. Please be excited. A lot of people are talking about they think that it's going to be in the 22s. No kidding. No kidding. It's almost like everybody's watching me and figuring out what the price action is going to be because I'm a genius and I know exactly where it's going to go. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. But you can see the money outflow came out just a little bit, which is why the price corrected downward just a bit. Now, the U.S. markets are looking positive, and that being said, that might lead to a little bit of a pump today, and we might get back through this little channel here. And guys, the price action, there is a push on the price action. That's a great thing. Now we come over here and we look at the volume. It's 150 million. Market cap is still 1 billion, down just a little bit in the 24-hour, but still no big deal. We're not really worried about that. 12 million volume on USTC. We're going to talk about that. And then the market cap, 227 million on USTC. And we're going to put a pin in that. Now, the big deal here, the big deal for everybody, and I'm looking at proposals right now, and you see the upgrade to 105. That's an absolute important thing right here. The transition from the blockchain from 1.0.4 to version 5. There's an upgrade that's happening. You get the patch notes right over here. If you want to, you can go to the classic Agora Terra Money and you can check that out. But the big deal for everybody right now, USTC Repeg, Ziggy plus Pendulum. Now, we're not going to go over everything right here, except to say this is one of the proposals that's going to help. This is for non-technical pose, okay? We make a lever that moves the price of any Terra Luna token. We add a trigger that begins this to avoid purposely incentivizing one party or another. In code, we'd call this a conditional. We can think of it like a grandfather clock for all you Zoomers in the room. A grandfather clock looks like this. It's a little bit of a joke. The anchor escapement mechanism allows the clock to run with the pendulum. In this case, we determine a soft peg to begin the swing. We could predetermine that we're going to start this, or we could code it as part of the algorithm. In this case, we want to use time or options freaks. This might be called theta, and in the context of blockchain, we'd say a number of blocks until expiry. Let's say we determine that the soft peg, by taking the last given exchange rate, for example, this might be 0.02 cents. This is our pendulum. Now, how far are we going to swing? We pick two parameters, high and low. When the swing price is too high or low, we stop the mechanism. Say the high is 3 cents and the low is 1 cent. We are a swinging range of 1 cent. In a way, this is the volatility tolerance of the algorithm. Terra's algorithm is already designed with this in mind. Now we are adding a time tolerance to the algorithm. If we think about the time with respect to how anchor escapement mechanism works, they are isochronal or occurring in regular intervals. So our time tolerance for the soft peg swing has a predefined set block, say 10 blocks. This allows predictability in our addition of torque to the peg maintenance system. Add an exchange rate modifier that derives a soft peg from the last reported Oracle prices cast. If the modifier is already active, don't apply the modifier, then determine a range of acceptable volatility for this soft peg. Finally, determine the acceptable time period for this modifier to be active by quantity of blocks denoted. Now, at the end of this, the idea is to slowly make its way back to a dollar so that it's algorithmic and not just a pegged token. But that's what it looks like. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. It looks like we're on the verge of a repeg in some way. And if that happens, we are headed to the moon. It's not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. And we'll talk to you again very, very soon.